Hey guys, how are you? Can you see my skin? You probably can. I ate some cookies yesterday. They were vegan, but my skin didn't like them, so here we are. Alright, so today I thought about cooking, but I'm still not very confident about this vegan cooking thing, so I'm going to keep experimenting, keep having fun with it. I'm having a lot of fun. It has been so beautiful outside today. We've spent a good bit of time outside. We rode bikes and played and had a great time. And I heard from my cousin who lives in Florida, and he has a big hole in the roof of his house, and so all my love goes out to him and his family. And also heard from my husband's grandmother and aunt and cousins in Florida, and they spent the storm with some relatives close by. I don't know if they've been able to go back home yet, so don't know what's going on with their home, but I know a lot of people have lost a lot of things, and my heart goes out to all of you, and I hope that you're doing okay and that you can rebuild your life. You know, it's pretty devastating, and I don't know what to say, because it's really horrible. And I just, all of my love and thoughts are with you guys in rebuilding your lives, rebuilding your homes, and all of that. Today, we're going to be talking about steps to going vegan. Alright, so I found this amazing, I am so covered in bug bites right now, Scott, sorry. I just looked at my arm and I'm a little scattered today. My mind is everywhere. Okay, because we spent our day outside, I've gotten bitten by every bug outside. Steps to going vegan. I found this website called veganrunnereats.com. It is fantastic. I highly suggest you check it out. So, had a blog post called, it was a longer name, but basically Steps to Going Vegan. I've read several of the posts on there. They're all fantastic. So just go and start searching and delving and enjoy, and you'll probably come across this one. So it starts with some things that you should know when you decide to go vegan, and I think they're pretty good. So one is that it is possible to go vegan in a healthier way by adopting a whole food plant-based diet. And so that is like, you know, lots of vegetables, lots of grains, lots of legumes, and instead of all of the junk, all of the replacements. And I highly agree, that's pretty much the path we're going on. You know, a little bit of junk every now and then, because, you know, there are times when it feeds your soul, and 3 autistic kids just so, you know, that's what we're trying to do, and I pay for it when I don't, as you can see. Little to no oil, very restrictive on salt, and it's a great way to go. So the second thing is realize that vegan food goes beyond boring salads, fake meats, and veganized versions of the standard American diet foods that you're used to eating, and that is very true. I will say this though, if you are highly addicted to the standard American diet, then going vegan, which I feel is very important, can include those veganized versions of the same food if that helps you. So I'm not going to put them down. If they help you, that's great. Personally, I've never really liked meat that much. When we were doing paleo, we ate a lot of meat. I cooked a lot of meat. I don't like touching meat. I don't like eating it. But I did it because I thought it was healthier, and it's not. So I'm glad to not do it. And my kids are glad because they were terrified of the kitchen. They have a lot of phobias around food, around germs, and so they didn't want to come in the kitchen when I was cooking. They didn't want to help me cook. They didn't want to learn how to cook because they didn't want to touch the meat, and they didn't want to touch the eggs, and they didn't want the meat and eggs touching anything else. So they were constantly, did you wash your hands? Did you clean the counter? Did you do this? Did you do that? Did that touch this? Did that touch that? And now they're a lot calmer about cooking, and that's fantastic. So, I got kind of off on a tangent, didn't I? That's okay. 3 is there will be challenges on your journey, and there will be. I mean, it's a big shift going from a standard American diet or even a paleo diet to going vegan. You have to do a lot of research. You have to really know what you're getting into. You have to eat a lot more food just to make up for the calorie difference because real whole foods, vegetables, fruits, grains even don't have as many calories as fat and as meat. Why did he have that quote? Hello guys. Hello. So when you switch over, if you're used to eating like a little tiny burger with, a little side of fries, and you try to eat the equivalent of like a bean burger and fries, well, there's going to be a calorie difference of about 200 calories or so, maybe more, according to if you get like a double and with cheese and all that. And so, you're going to be, a lot of people fail because of this calorie difference. They're not getting enough calories, they don't feel good, because you're not going to feel good if you are not getting, if you're used to eating like 1,500 calories a day, 2,000 calories a day, and then you start eating the plants and everything, and you find that you're only eating 900 calories a day because you're used to eating, smaller amounts, you're going to not feel good, you're not going to have any energy, and so you're going to have to find ways to get more food in. That can be tough. My daughter had a tough time doing that because she cannot eat breakfast. She has a really hard time eating breakfast, and so I have to make her have a snack later in the afternoon because she was, getting lethargic and just feeling raunchy because she wasn't getting enough to eat. And so I had to say, you have to eat a snack. You've got to eat more. You're not getting enough calories because she's tall. She needs more calories because she is taller. So, and like I said, go to Cronometer, download the app, and that'll help you those first few days. You can enter everything you're eating, see if you're getting enough calories, see if you are getting enough of all the things you need. Like, I really have to eat a lot of fruit because I need more potassium, and so fruit has a lot of potassium, so do greens, so make sure to have fruit and greens every day. So because, you know, if I don't, then I start having muscle cramps. I start just, you know, feeling really horrible, and it's not good. So, I did find that by switching, this is weird because I never thought this would happen. This is going to be a little bit longer video because I'm just rambling, guys. I'm sorry. But I'm like, I'm feeling really good today. It's so beautiful outside. Where was I? Okay. Alright, let's just go on because I completely forgot what I was saying. Alright, so, steps to becoming vegan. Here we go. I'm going to put my own step in here before I get into veganrunnereats.com steps, and that is that the first thing you have to do is shift your paradigm. And if you don't know what that means, paradigms are like these belief systems that we live in. So, you know, it's kind of like, it really flavors how we see everything in the world. And if you don't shift your paradigm, then it becomes really hard to make big changes. So, if you believe that meat is healthy, if you believe that milk is good, if you believe that cheese is the best thing to ever happen, then, you know, you're going to slip up a lot more. You're going to completely give up on being vegan. You have to make the paradigm shift that meat is murder, and cow milk has pus in it, which it really does, and is disgusting and is only fit for baby cows, and that cheese is murder as well because they take the babies from the moms, and if they're females, they raise them as dairy cows, some of them, and if they're male, they are slaughtered for veal. So, you have to say, you know, no matter how old you are, you have to say, I was wrong. And I have to say that, you know, coming from a paleo diet, I have to say, I was wrong. I was duped. You know, I read all these books, and they had all of these, you know, studies that they talked about, and I did not know that these studies were funded by the meat industry, the milk industry, the whatever industry. And, you know, there are these plant-based doctors who have been doing real research and are not funded by these big corporations. And that's what I needed to be reading instead. And so I have to say, I was wrong. I believed these people, and, you know, if you can't say I was wrong, it's really hard. That's why I like that vegan couple, because when they go out and they, you know, talk to people and try to get people to change their minds on being vegan, they'll say, look, I was just like you. I ate meat, and then I went vegetarian, and I ate cheese. Cheese is very addictive. It's very delicious, I know, you know, but it's murder. And, you know, I'm much healthier now eating a whole food, plant-based diet. So, change your paradigm. That's the first thing. Because if you don't, nothing else is going to matter. Alright, so let's get on to their steps, and their steps are, go to Pinterest. This is great. I love this one. I actually found veganrunnereats.com on Pinterest. So, you know, go to Pinterest, create your vegan boards. I've got vegan lifestyle and vegan recipes as 2 separate boards, and just start pinning things that look good. I've already pinned several Thanksgiving pins because, you know, that's the next big thing coming up. I'm not too worried about Halloween because I already have like a list of vegan candy, and the kids are excited, and we've already got our costumes thought out and ready. And I don't know if I've lost any weight, but my body shape is already changing. Like, this t-shirt a month ago was tight, it didn't fit good, I didn't like to wear it. I put it on today, it was not tight at all. It felt, I didn't feel like I was encased. So I'm excited about Halloween, but I am kind of nervous about Thanksgiving, so we're gonna see. And I'm hoping to do more videos, and maybe we'll do first Thanksgiving video as vegans. So, sorry, I'm itchy from being outside and bitten so much. Alright, so go to Pinterest. It's great. It's like a rabbit hole. You just get sucked in, and you don't come out for hours, days. I'm just joking. Alright, the next step is go to your library or bookstore. They just said bookstore. I included library because I actually found 2 awesome books at our library, and I don't have a lot of money to spend right now on cookbooks, so let's see if I have them in here. No, they're in the other bag, but it's like vegan pantry staples, make your own vegan like sauces and condiments and breads and stuff. And Isa Does It, which is a big book. It's hardback, it's a little intimidating. I keep flipping through it, losing concentration. But there's some really great stuff in there. I haven't had the attention span to look through it completely, because one thing I have noticed about changing the diet to vegan is some of my ADHD problems have come back. I've had a lot more energy, and that has made me a lot more scattered. I don't know what to tell you guys about that one, because I haven't slept as much. I'd finally gotten, this one thing with the paleo diet, I'd finally gotten to where I could sleep 7-8 hours at a time. Now it's more like 6, and then I'm tired in the middle of the day, but not like, because I used to be so tired on the paleo diet in the middle of the day. I would just be like I couldn't think, I was exhausted. I could focus on one thing at a time, but it was like limited, like it was just for a limited amount of time, and then I would be sleepy and I'd have to get up, or I'd have to take a nap. Usually I would take a nap. Now I'm sleeping like 4 to 6 hours a night. Getting tired in the middle of the day, but instead of like just like falling into a coma for a couple of hours in the middle of the day and waking up groggy, I'm sleeping for maybe 20-30 minutes in the middle of the day, and then waking up and going again. But my concentration is shot, so we'll see how that goes. We'll see if it gets better or worse. But anyway, the next step, and I modified this one too. Clean out your fridge and pantry and restock with ground flaxseed, chia seed, nutritional yeast, beans and lentils, canned tomatoes, grains, whole grain pasta, nuts and seeds, sea vegetables, and a variety of spices. They only put, restock or stock up your pantry, but I feel like you really need to get rid of that junk that you have. I saw a video from that vegan couple, and somebody had written in, and they're like, you know, I'm going vegan, but I've got this fridge full of this, and cheese and meat and blah blah blah. Should I eat it because I already got it, or should I throw it away? And their advice was, you know, why put a dead animal in your mouth? Just go ahead and throw it away. I don't know. When I go all out, and so I just threw everything away. But I know some people have a hard time with that, and so I think you just need to really assess where you are and if it would make you feel better and how much you spend. I know that doesn't sound good, but sometimes it's an important factor, right? Alright, next is find vegan groups both on and offline. I have found a great vegan group. It's called the 22 Plus Challenge or something. It's a Facebook group. It's you have to send them, go to that vegan couple, find their latest video, go down to the links in the description, click on it, and it'll take you there. Anyway, the group I'm in right now, they have like different groups and everything. The group I'm in right now is fantastic. I love them. I post recipes, or I post pictures of my food there, and they're like, oh my god, that looks delicious, give us the recipe. And so that's kind of like my foray into, you know, putting my vegan cooking out into the world. And it's been great. I've actually gone from new member to conversation starter. I've got a little coffee icon. It's cute. I'm having a blast, and I haven't found a group in real world, except for my family, and you know, sometimes that's enough for me. We'll see if there's people around here. I saw a guy the other day who had like a vegan t-shirt on, and I started to say something, but he kind of looked at me kind of grouchy, and so I didn't. It was scary. I don't like it when people look at me like that, so I have a hard time like going up to people and starting conversation to begin with, and if I get kind of a negative response before I even talk to somebody, it's not gonna happen. Alright, so next is, if you slip up, know it's not the end of the world. Just forgive yourself and keep going in the right direction. And that's very important, because I've slipped up a few times already, and you gotta keep going. You gotta just forgive yourself. And I hope that you can join me on this beautiful, wonderful vegan journey. I'm having a blast. I feel so much better. I don't know if you guys can tell just how much more like awake and alive that I feel, because you know, I feel like in some of my past videos I just looked tired, and I looked like I didn't feel good, because I didn't feel good, and I was tired, and now I have too much energy. Alright guys, I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm sorry this one was so long, but I've had fun rambling. Alright, make sure you like the video, hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you know when I put out a new video, and I'll see you guys